Hello guys. Anyway, I did a video. I was repairing this machine AMD, where one of the capacitors there on top was corroded, and I injected power, if I'm not mistaken, and something was taking power. No, this is not the one. No, I'm making a mistake. But this one, there was a corrosion on top of the CPU. You can check on my previous videos. One of the caps there was not shorted as such, but it was corroded. There was a lot of corrosion. It was brown, and the other ones as well were brown. So I cleaned and I removed them, if you remember very well. And the CPU, it's an AMD CPU, and you know, CPUs, they have capacitors on top. One of the capacitors there, I think 2 or 3 of them were corroded. So I didn't use a heat gun, because you can't use a heat gun to remove the components on top of the CPU. You can't. So what I did was I used a soldering iron. I wiped them up using a soldering iron. I removed them completely. I removed maybe 6 or 7. You can see there, they are out. But listen to this part. I was wrong by saying the CPU was damaged. Why I'm saying that is because now this morning I was bored. I went online on Badcaps. I searched for a BIOS, and then they showed me some few BIOS files that worked for different individuals. And this CPU, they come in different they come in different types, so you have to be very specific with your one, because if you use a BIOS with a different CPU, it won't work, even though it's AMD, but they have different types, so you have to be very careful there. Anyway, let me show you. So when you press the power button, machine is turning on. Ta-da, Lenovo, and it says no bootable media. Imagine a machine is working, CPU is working with missing capacitors there on top. Now you understand that the capacitors are not that much important. They are important, very important. I won't lie to you, because we all know the function of the capacitors, but it doesn't necessarily mean the machine won't work if you are missing some few. No, it doesn't work like that. It will work fine, but some, they are a must, but some a machine will work without them. Anyway, the main reason for this video, you know why? You know what? The main reason for this video, it's not about the capacitors, but it's mainly about what? About the BIOS. Here I have 3 BIOS chips. Here I have 3 BIOS chips here in my hand. It's all different BIOS. Different manufacturers. They're all the same size, 64 megabytes. So anyway, they're all different size. I mean, they're all different. They're coming from different manufacturers. If from the other one, it's mix something, and the other one, it's a Giga device, and this one here, it's WinBoard. We can replace the WinBoard with any of these, and it will work 100%. I have done it several times. Please, guys, you can do whatever you wanna do. Change the BIOS with any BIOS chip, it will work fine. You don't need exactly the same matching number. No, it's a lie. Believe me, you can replace these things. I've done it. These things, they are more like a memory card. They only contain information inside. They are more like memory chips. That's all. See, there's nothing much special about them, but they are just memories containing what? Containing a system file for the board. That's all. Anyway, I'm gonna see you. Before I go, don't forget to press the subscribe button. And I was wrong about this board. I was right by the corrosion. Yes, fine, it was causing the board not to function. But after that, I had to program the BIOS with a nice clean BIOS file, and the machine works. 100%. I'm so happy and there are no issues. Anyway, I'll see you. Bye bye.